Hey everyone, Scott of the Scottman, and well, you know, we're doing a video in Michigan for once. Feels like I haven't filmed one in this state, or at least since my trip to Europe. Although I might upload this video before, while I'm uploading my other videos. Hold on one second. So today we're going to be heading north on M-15. Be going from I-69 here in Davison, going up to Millington. I'll be going beyond that off camera, but I figure for this video we'll just go up to Millington. But yeah, I was originally planning to do a video from Clarkston up to this area, but I realized last night that I already filmed it. Although it was my original camera setup, but it's still didn't really need to re-film that or anything. So yep, now we're in the city limits of Davison. So yeah, right now we're in between Flint and Lapeer as we start to get into what's considered to be the thumb of Michigan. But yeah, it's been a long time, at least a few weeks, since I filmed any type of video. Just because the weather's been horrible here in the state of Michigan, especially on the weekends. Although the weekend after I got back from Europe, the weather wasn't too bad, but I was getting over a cold. Because yeah, as a matter of fact, the last day I was in Europe, I ended up catching a cold. Like the day I went to Oktoberfest, I had a sore throat and a runny nose. It was terrible, but I pulled through it though. And of course, that 9.5-hour flight from Munich to Detroit didn't really help a whole lot, but I got through it just fine, so no worries there. We had quite a bit of traffic this morning here in downtown Davison, although it looks like it was more back the other way. But anyway, after that weekend, well, plus I had a family function too. But it's like since then, it's just been miserable. Lots of rain, and it's been very cold here. In fact, I think it rained most of the weekend, last weekend. But yeah, today we're finally getting a pretty nice day, although it's still on the chilly side. Because we're only supposed to be like in the, I think, mid or upper 40s today. So like, yeah, like around 8 degrees Celsius. So it's chilly. It's supposed to be in the mid 50s. In early November. But yeah, it's like a lot of the leaves have fallen off the trees here a little bit, but there's still plenty of leaves left, so we'll definitely see some fall color on our way up today. But yeah, I'm heading up to Vassar today, although I won't be filming this video all the way up to Vassar. I've always wanted to go there. It's just a small town not too far northeast of Frankenmuth. So yeah, I want to go check it out today and also film a video as well. There's also a restaurant where I would like to do a Trail of the Lights video. And then since I'm close to Frankenmuth, I'll probably stop in there pretty quickly, like later this afternoon, before I head back down to where I live. Yeah, a lot less traffic going north right now compared to what I had to deal with coming up from Clarkston area. Like I was following a lot of slow pokes. It's like they were going like 5 or even 10 under the speed limit all the way to Davison. So So this is a nice break from that, although watch I get caught behind somebody later in this video. But yeah, this is a nice highway though. I've been on this a few other times. In fact, I think even a couple times when I've got up to Frankenmuth, instead of taking I-75, I've come up this way and either cut over M-15, which is further up a ways, or Birch Run Road, which I don't think it's called Birch Run Road in Tuscola County, which is where Millington is, but because yeah, those could take you over to M83/M54, and then from there you can head north up in Frankenmuth. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there are a lot of clouds still lingering around, but because we're calling for a sunny day today. Maybe not clear skies, but we're getting some peaks of sun though. So, but it's not raining, so I can't complain there. Because if it was raining, I probably would not be doing this right now. But yeah, since I've gotten back from the trip, just been working a lot, and then of course I filmed a lot of videos from the trip to Europe, so I finally got all of those edited and videos are all rendered and ready to go. So I normally edit them on the weekends, just because that's when I don't have to worry about work or anything like that. But so it's like I just want to get them done and out of the way, so I went ahead and did some video editing during the weeknights too. Although I'm kind of limited to how much I can do per evening, because I only have a limited amount of time. But at least I got the job done though, and I'm pretty happy with how the videos came out. But I think as I'm recording this video right now, I've only just started my uploads in Vienna, which is toward the beginning of the trip. Not the very first thing, because that was the 24-hour stop in Amsterdam, but Vienna was my first major stop in Europe, so I have a lot of uploads left to go. For getting those videos uploaded, I'll probably be uploading those into their first part of December, which is why I may want to upload a couple of these Michigan videos periodically throughout that period, so that way we have a good mix of different things. But yeah, this is what I like to call the classic scenery of the thumb of Michigan. You got these nice rolling hills, a lot of agriculture, and a lot of nice trees, and also the Flint River as well. I've never been to downtown Flint. Well, one for a video, and two, I haven't been there for. I haven't been to downtown Flint since I was a kid. But I remember seeing the Flint River when I went to Columbiaville, which that was quite a while ago. I think that might have been 2.5 years ago. But yeah, I feel like once you get north of Davison and Otisville, M-15 feels like it's a lot more smooth in terms of traffic flow. Just because M-15 is one of the highways which can take you up to the I-69 corridor from Metro Detroit and like areas like in Oakland County. So you have M-15 over here, and then you have M-24 going up from like Lake Orion, Oxford up to Lapeer, and then M-53 goes up from like the Romeo area up to like Almont and Imlay City. But yeah, it's like back in October, like again, back with the terrible weather we had for the most part for the whole month. It's like I was hoping to do a couple more videos, especially in late October, but again, just the weather's been awful here. In fact, if I were to compare Octobers in Michigan, I'd say this is probably the worst. That was the worst weather month for October I've ever experienced, because it was very cold and not cold enough to where we were seeing snow or anything. Although I think one day we had sleet mixed in, but that's about it. Just a lot of precipitation. And then yeah, just had Halloween three days ago, and Thanksgiving's already gonna be in like 19 days from today. It's like, yeah, this year is definitely wrapping up. Okay. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we should be getting close to Otisville. Otisville is just a small village that's in between Davison and Millington. Yep, M-15 itself, yeah, going north of Otisville and Millington, it'll continue up to Vassar. Yeah, I think we're coming into Otisville now. And then from Vassar, M-15 starts curving to the northwest. It bypasses Frankenmuth off to the east and northeast. Yep, here's Otisville. And then it continues all the way up into Bay City. Seeing Christmas decorations up. It's like, I feel like a lot of people lately, it's like once Halloween ends, it's bring on the Christmas lights, Christmas decorations, and Christmas music. When it comes to Christmas music, I'm usually not one who listens to that until after Thanksgiving, unless I'm going to Bronner's. Because if you go to Bronner's in Frankenmuth, with it being the world's largest Christmas store, they'll play, like, you'll hear, they only play Christmas music there, so you'll hear it even if you're there in May. It's no different than when I like to go up there late May, or late April, early May. It's part of my Scottman tradition. It's like you walk into Bronner's and it feels like it's December. But yeah, as I was saying, Otisville is not very large. Like, you're in and out in just a matter of a minute or two. And then, yeah, this should be, up here, this is Vienna Road. Hey, Vienna Road. No, it does not go to Vienna, Austria, but you can go west, that'll take you out toward Clio, which is, Clio is immediately south of Frankenmuth. or at least by 10 miles, I believe, somewhere around there. That's probably not exact. Oh yeah, this video is going to be wrapping up pretty quickly here, because yeah, Millington's about another 7 miles. In fact, I remember one time, this was like a few years ago. Be curious if it's still open or not, but I remember my grandma and I one time, I think this was several years ago. Remember, yeah, she wanted, because this was right after my grandfather passed away, like by several months. She wanted to stop at an antique booth up in Millington, and so I remember she and I took a drive from out where she lived east of Lake Orion, and we made it like a day trip up here, and we went in there, and then we also had a little restaurant in downtown Millington. So probably around the time where I'll be finishing up this video, that's because I'm going to film up into Millington. I'm not going to stop at a particular road. So that's like, I haven't been up to Millington since then. So I'll be curious if that antique barn's still there, and also if the restaurant's still there. Although it's hard to say, they always could have changed owners or whatever, just because I don't recall what the name of the restaurant was. I just remember finding it online on Google Maps and had some good reviews, and a lot of those mom and type pie are, did I just say mom and pie? That's what happens when you're talking and you're trying to concentrate on the road at the same time. It's like if you're typing things on the computer and you make a random typo or something. It's the same thing, but speaking. So anyway, it's like, and like the small towns and villages, especially in the state of Michigan, all those different mom and pop restaurants, they have really good food. And it's like, they pretty much treat you like family there, just because it's, plus a lot of the restaurant employees see a lot of familiar customers go in there once a week or even every day. It's like, hi Joe, how are you? But yeah, that's a really nice thing about a lot of the smaller communities here in the Midwest, or even in Michigan too. It's like, yeah, like it's just one large but small community, like where everybody knows each other. They're like neighbors. And oh, entering Tuscola County now. It's like you'll see some of the most friendly people in the entire world. In fact, all throughout the United States, a lot of very nice people when you go out to the smaller communities, no matter where you are, the Midwest, the Northeast, the South, the West, the central part of the United States. Just gives you that warm feeling inside. No different than when your parent, your grandparent, or your loved one cooks and serves you a nice warm slice of fill-in-the-blank pie. Fill-in-the-blank meaning whether it's like apple pie, pecan pie, pumpkin pie. Pie sounds really good right now. Thankfully, in 19 days, I'll be eating some pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. In fact, yeah, when it comes to pumpkin pie, it's like, homemade pumpkin pie is absolutely delicious, of course. I remember my grandmother used to make some really good pumpkin pie. My mother's make really good pumpkin pie. In fact, like even the Costco pumpkin pies, they're really good. In fact, when it comes to Thanksgiving time, they sell like crazy. and it's like, and one cool thing too about the Costco pumpkin pies too, or apple pies too, is that they're large. So like it's like they're jumbo family size, pretty much just like anything else that you would get inside Costco. Okay, it is Birch Run Road here in Tuscola County. I couldn't remember if it was or not. But yeah, Birch Run Road, that'll take you west out to Birch Run, and then eventually out to M-54, M83, which will take you several miles north to Frankenmuth. Oh, got a nice little greenhouse and marketplace there to buy some fresh produce. And yep, as you saw back there, you can still buy some pumpkins. They're not just for making jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. You can make some great meals out of pumpkin. And of course, don't forget pumpkin pie. Oh yeah. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't see because I think we would have, if the antique barn was still there, I think we would have passed it and I didn't realize it. I'll be able to check when I edit this video though. Oh well, oh no, I think that's the place right there. So that's good that they're still in business. It's always a good thing that when you haven't been back to a community in a long time, that you see that a business is still there. Alright, and we're entering the village of Millington. We'll probably go up, just up into the downtown Millington. So yeah, this was a very nice drive from Davison up into Millington here on M-15. So I will get ready to wrap up the video. In fact, yeah, the restaurant I'm thinking of, if it's still there, is just before the traffic light. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to enjoy more of my travel videos, definitely click on the video link on the left side of the screen. It was not here. Oh yeah, I think that's the restaurant. Yep, it looks like it's still there, and a lot of customers too, which is always a good thing. So, well, thank you for watching this driving video here on M-15 from Davison, Michigan near I-69 up to Millington. And this is Scott with the Scottman signing out.